Turning to Ukraine now, and a top advisor to the president, Volodymyr Zelensky, is in the United States discussing Kyiv's victory plan if it should win, and North Korean involvement in the war with US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. The trip comes at a difficult time for Ukraine. Moscow on Tuesday said it captured a Ukrainian town and 3 villages in the eastern Donetsk region. And analysis from AFP news agency shows Russian troops advancing almost 500 square kilometres in October. The BBC's James Waterhouse has the latest from Kyiv.
It's in the eastern Donetsk region of Ukraine that Russia is making its greatest gains. We're seeing Moscow claiming to be in control of the eastern coal mining town of Selydove, as well as surrounding villages. And if you look at what monitoring channels are saying, it's clear that they are in control of large parts of the town. If you look at analysis by the AFP news agency saying that Russia has advanced almost 500 square kilometres into Ukrainian territory in October, that's more than since the start of the full-scale invasion. That tells you about how things are going. Ukraine is struggling to contain Russia's advances because of sheer numbers and deeper resources. Now, the question being debated now is whether Moscow's ability to sustain its attacks on another eastern town called Pokrovsk can be sustained, because Pokrovsk is strategically significant. It is a transport hub. If that was to fall, then it could really go south for Ukrainian front lines. And I think if you look at what's going on there, if you look at the country's ongoing issues with mobilization, if you look at the upcoming US presidential election and future aid for Ukraine, if you look at the involvement of North Korea now in Russia's invasion, things are incredibly uncertain. There's a real sense of urgency here. And on that question of North Korea, President Zelensky and his South Korean counterpart have agreed to stage talks now, where they are going to plan, they say, a response to Pyongyang's involvement, where thousands of troops are reportedly being deployed to the front line. So I think we are seeing a real sense of urgency in a war where Ukraine is on the back foot and all eyes are on the US presidential election in a week's time, where the course of this war and Ukraine's very future will be moulded.